A thread by Carlos Osuida. I wrote 2 threads as an experiment. The threads were about the Kenosha shootings and the Federal Reserve. I was very careful crafting the threads because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being inflammatory. Most of the responses were as I predicted they'd be. People are unable to read certain phrases without losing their minds and becoming unreachable. This total lack of self-awareness is a massive vulnerability. It means you can be manipulated by unscrupulous people. Now, I wrote what I believe. I almost never write about most of the things I believe because I know that too many people are unable to read just one phrase without spewing all the talking points they've memorized about whatever abstract concept that they hate and fear. I'm sure lots of people found themselves agreeing with me, but they don't want the hassle of mobs coming after me. I've only blocked a handful of people, but I had to block a self-proclaimed libertarian because he was raving uncontrollably and insulting everyone. I asked him why a person dedicated to individual freedom refused people the freedom to have a nice, quiet discussion in peace. And he said that our discussion threatened his freedom and that of his daughters, God help them if they exist. Antifa think. This is why I could never be a libertarian. Too many of them are all about forcing their views on others, and this guy flat out said that words are dangerous. As for Kenosha, people didn't even bother to read what I wrote. They simply blindly attacked, like Antifa. Both of these groups became frenzied as soon as they read certain phrases, and they refused to take the time to read first and react second. If you attack someone for something he never said, that makes you the societal danger. I have absolutely no doubt that some of these people would have happily tried to beat me into mush. And to top it all off, the Federal Reserve nutters buried me in falsehoods, easily debunked fabricated quotes. If your belief system is based on lies, and you refuse to allow others to even have a quiet discussion on their own dime, you need to be hospitalized until you're fit to live in civilized society again. This is every single Twilight Zone scenario made real. We're getting it from all sides now. It's no way to run a railroad. The only reason I spare you folks most of my beliefs is out of mercy. If I wanted to, I could put you in the loony bin. That's how precarious you are. I'm an expert at manipulation. It's a survival skill. So do me a solid. Don't go off on me. I'm writing for people who are seekers. If your mind is closed, don't follow me. You proved my point, so I'm going to cull you without a moment's hesitation. This is not a place for irrationality. My goal is to make people feel better, not worse. You'll complain that I blocked you because I couldn't take the sheer brilliance of your raving. No, I can take anything. But this has to be a haven from your Antifa type folks. Go out and rave to them. Don't do it here. Take what I'm saying very seriously. If you go off on me, you're gone. It's upsetting to my followers. They need one place where people don't attack them. Most hate conflict, especially irrational conflict. Since you refuse to even read what I say, you have no business being here. My writing certain phrases is not a signal for you to unload all your personal issues on everybody else. Again, you showed me last night that you can't be trusted with nice things. Therefore, the nice things get taken away. So shall it be written. So shall it be done. Blame yourselves.